Yeah, hello friend. Good morning, good evening. Today I'm going to explain about Informatica Performance Tuning topic. So I hope you guys are aware of last topic, whatever I was explained like SCD and a multiple topic I was explained. So if any doubt, anything, anywhere, any point, right? So you can just comment me. I will try to explain that topic. And if we want to any new topic, right? And if you, anywhere you not understand any thing, you can ping me. I will prepare that video in next session, and then I try to explain that things also, right? So today what agenda is, actually we are going to explain the performance tuning, because as already aware, right, the performance tuning we are doing for other language also, like Oracle and other things. So similar concept available in data warehousing in Informatica as well. Suppose we why came in performance tuning things, right? Suppose if any fair we are stuck, right? Suppose we develop that mapping, and that mapping is not running as expected, right? So we observe like there is a performance issue, right? So that then we are going to tune that thing, because if you understand the word performance means there is a something is issue, right? And then tuning means we are going to mechanism, some we are using some mechanism, and then we are going to tune that thing. So that things there is some set of rules. So that rules I am going to explain here. Okay. So yeah, I just try to explain the overview of the performance tuning. What is the basic agenda of things, right? So come with me. I will try to explain in this slide. Okay. So here I'm just trying to explain what is the aim of the performance tuning, right? Why we are came for this thing to tune that our mapping session and everything, right? So this is the main agenda of performance tuning, is to enhance the session, right? So if you remember, right, we are our workflow, our mapping is how the made, right? We are the combination of mapping session and the workflow, right? So basically we in mapping side we use the multiple transformation, right? So that's what, suppose you use the huge number of transformation, and if you're going to execute that transformation together, so sometimes that is stuck, that transformation means your transformation, right? So that time we need to use the tuning. That's what our aim is, tuning to enhance the session, right? Session performance by addressing and removing any performance bottleneck. Bottleneck means you have to go and identify in where is the actually bottleneck happen, right? So then you can start the tune. So tune the session performance effectively. Why we are saying effectively means so that our everything we can resolve, like your query execute as your expectation, right? That's what we are saying, as effectively you can do that. Now what is start by identifying the what is the start, or what is the point of starts here. You can start by identifying the current bottleneck, right? So that you can resolving it, and then you can move the next one. Suppose don't go and fix at once, right? Entire thing one by one. First you identify multiple bottleneck, then you try to fix one by one, so that you understand where is the actually bottleneck. Maybe someone something was dependent on a previous one, right? So once you start the fixing from one by one, you able to understand where is the actually bottleneck, then you can fix very easily. And suppose you want to revert back or something, then you can revert easily, right? So try to resolve one by one every time. That's what here I'm trying to say. Start by identifying the current bottleneck, then resolving it, and then move on the next one. Okay. So continue this process, right? So continue this process until you are satisfied with the session performance. Why we're saying that continue this process? Because suppose if there is a multiple n number of bottleneck available in your session, then you need to try to fix one by one, right? Once you fix, then start execute that process by just load the test, and just take the data, and the first things you just validate the data, then you validate the timing and everything. Once you're satisfied, and your session execute as per your expected time, and right, then you can fix entire thing in once. Okay. Once all bottleneck are addressed, right, here is saying the once your all bottleneck are addressed, because then further optimization can be achieved by increasing the number of pipeline, right? Suppose there is multiple processing, right? How to resolve your performance things, right? So that you have partitions, and adding partition help improve performance by making better use of system hardware, right? So there is multiple things, sometimes here hardware, sometimes is the networking things, right? Sometimes your CPU utilization, there is multiple things involved in your performance tuning, right? Don't judge your mapping issue, right? Always, sometimes your issue at the network side, sometimes your issue at your system utilization time, right? CPU time, maybe you are not using the correct servers, right? That's what their issue at their side as well, right? So try to check all bottleneck each point, right? Then you can go for your conclude solution, right? So here, since determining the best method for performance improvement can be complex, right? Why we are saying that can be complex? Because sometimes you're networking, sometimes you're maybe change required to change it, the CPU, right? So then your methods, right, will be some difficult, right? So it's recommended to change one variable at a time. That's what we are saying always. So one variable at a time you can change, right? And measure the station performance, right? So that we can start and after the change, if there is no noticeable, right? So once you change one by one variable, and if there is no noticeable improvement, it may be necessary to revert the original configuration. That's what here we are telling to go one by one bottleneck, right? Don't go entire thing once. Suppose maybe someone was recommended, right? There is issue at CPU utilizer, right? So you change the server and you appended some space, right? So then you can start executing sometime, but when you execute your session, it's not concurrent result you got, right? Then how, then you go for the original one again. Sometimes with the networking issue, sometimes your maybe indexing issue, right? Sometimes so then you first things, you one by one you need to append and execute and test your things, right? Mapping, then you can go for final approach. Got it? Yeah, I'm going on next slide, and I just try to explain some detail. Yeah. So follow these steps, right? How to enhance your session performance? Because something is anywhere, if you're going, right, there is some set of rules always defined. Without rule, you can't do anything. That's what in Informatica Performance Tuning, that set of rules given, right? So that rule you need to follow, then enhance your performance, right? So here is some set of rule how to, because suppose you are tell like you can need to fix your performance, don't go and fix the entire thing. There is some setup rule. If you go on without rule, it can't be execute properly, right? If you go, so here is some setup rule you can follow, and then you can fix your entire thing, right? What is the first rule, right? First rule, first, if you go in session log and you read, right, you identify your the bottleneck, right? Once you identify the bottleneck, then first you start for the target fixing, right? Ensure the integration service write the target efficiently, right? Once if not target right efficiently, then you need to check, right? Once different approaches, then you can fix first this thing. Now second thing, you optimize the source first. Okay, once you optimize the target, then optimize the source, right? Make sure the integration service read source data efficiently. Suppose if your integration service is stuck reading the data, right, you need to optimize your source first, right? Don't go your transformation level. So first you target fix, then go for the optimize the source. After that you need to optimize the mapping level. So mapping is enable the integration service to transform and move data efficiently, right? So that part you need to third time, right? Mapping level. Now after that you need to optimize the transformation level. Transformation where you use the multiple transformation, aggregator transformation, right? And sorter, whatever your transformation, you n number of transformation level, right? Then you go for the transformation level, right? Process transformation in a mapping efficiently, right? Optimize the session, then after that you come and optimize session level, run the session more quickly by tuning session properties. Okay, now the point, next point is optimize the grid deployment, right? Run a grid with optimal performance, right? Now after that, optimize the power center component, ensure the integration service and the repository service functional optimally, right? Suppose your, maybe sometimes you're stuck anywhere, right? So you need to just check entire component is running accordingly, whatever your server company is, right? So it's running smoothly. That's what this component come in last. Now optimize the system, right? Optimize the system means you need to check your system performance in your processes run more quickly. If your system is taking more time, then you need to fix and just check what is the actual requirement of your server, right? So then you need to fix that level as well. Okay, so these concept you need to follow first, because this is a basic thing, right? There is a n number of things on performance tuning, but yeah, here is some basic thing you need to start at least, right? So that's what I tried to explain. Okay, so here is some thing I'm just trying to explain. Yeah, will come with me in next session. Okay, so yeah, if anyone like interested also to come in details, that you can ping me. I will my session is already running, right, batch. So I will take the classes as well, and one to one also the classes is running. If you want, you can just comment me. Already I have given some link, you can register there. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in next session. Okay, thanks everyone. Just try to subscribe and like. Okay, and if any question comment, right, you can just comment me. I will try to explain in detail, right? So yeah, thank you. Thanks for everyone.